everybody.
Good morning.
Let's jump into this. I figured the weather might have scared the agents off.
The what?
The weather.
I think Damon did.
Yeah.
Well, I'm pretty small. You couldn't get away from that. You got to see that in person. So, anyways, we're going to jump right into this. What we're going to do is, I only got a couple of things that I was figuring on this. Betsy here, she's going to talk in a minute. Just talk about the numbers real quick. 10,091, we sold 497 homes. We're still averaging, guys, about 525 every week. It's so funny to me, homes from 400,000, 800,000, there's 4,900 on the market with 507 price reductions. 7-8 weeks in a row, that price range has had a price reduction of more than 550 homes. Every week in that price range. What does that tell us?
Someone's right on price.
Always! Guys, I don't get it. Why do we keep doing the nonsense with this shit? Tell them no, I'm not taking your listing. Take it off the market. I mean, how much pain and suffering do you guys want to go through when you're taking a listing?
A lot.
Everybody takes it personal. And you're waking up in the middle of the night going, why can't I sell this house for $50,000 more than it's worth? You know what I'll do? I'll get a mermaid to swim in the pool. That'll sell it. I'll bring a taco truck out. I mean, guys, listen, I understand taking a listing. I understand taking a little bit overpriced, but I mean, guys, this is just telling you right here what's going on in the market. Okay, I said we've been following it, and it has been 7 or 8 weeks that's been doing that. Available for the inventory, 4.23. We're still under that. I met with an agent yesterday from Spokane, Washington, I think it was. And we were talking, she said, yeah, our market up there is kind of similar to ours, doing the same thing. She said, well, considering it's all in the buyer's market and everything. I said, okay. It's not, but okay, whatever. What else we got? That's just a nice way of doing it. Let's do this. Let's bring up Heather. Come on up real quick. Wow. How did you do that? That was weird. All right, there we go.
All right, and then I got my other half, Tim. I don't know if Tim wants to say anything.
Yeah, Tim's doing class right after this. Right after this. Go.
Yeah, so you guys all know me, Heather Marriage, your sales executive, Rock Title. For here, you'll find me here generally on Tuesdays. I'm also in Summerlin. I'm also at Rock Title. And different classes that I put on, reach out to me. These two I don't have on our calendar because they're just for you guys in Summerlin and other whatever agents I can invite. But I do have my monthly mastermind. It's the first Wednesday of every month, and I have a different speaker that comes in and shares a little information on how to work with your seniors better. So this coming speaker is an elder law attorney. I've known her for a very long time. She's great, so she'll be our speaker. Then I have my CE that I just put out. It's going to be September 17th at Rock Title. Limited space, so please don't sign up if you're not going to show up. Just reach out to me if you do sign up and you need to reschedule, because there's usually a waiting list once we get that out there. And then that's all I got. Stay tuned for more classes and reach out to me if I can help you. Thanks.
Perfect. Thank you. All right, John. What do you got for us?
Nothing exciting. Well,
Interest rates?
The rates.
When are they running Powell off?
Jerome Powell finally succumbed to the fact that he's going to have to drop the rates. There will be a cut September, and I imagine they might wait and see. He keeps saying that. I hate it, but it might be the fact he might wait and see in October and see what it does to the economy, and then cut again in November, December. So I can see 3 cuts between now and January.
What is it? 0.000060?
You know, when he says they're going to cut it by 25 basis points, that doesn't trickle out to a lot, right? Not even an 8.
I'd say it's already negligible almost.
Yeah.
Right.
But 2 cuts of 25, now we're moving the needle. So, you know, like I tell everybody, the fact that if we look back at August last year, in August this year, the same home, the same loan amount, you're at $200 a month less. Did the rates go down? Oh my gosh, yeah, they did. Yes, they are going down. They will consistently go down. Some idiot on Fox, I love Fox, but some idiot on Fox is on there is like, we need to cut rates, we need to cut them fast. I'm like, no, that's the worst thing you could do. Now it's not only it's gonna put you guys back in buyer hell, where you guys gotta show 100 homes, write 2,000 offers, and waive everything to get a deal done. So this is perfect. What we have done in the past year is perfect, and we just need to see it over the next 5. So,
Just keep moving until the new year and
yeah.
get it down below.
Yeah, don't sleep on it. Don't fall asleep thinking they aren't going down. They are. Stay in front of your buyers.
And if you guys missed the class that we did, last Tuesday, strategic financing, amazing class. You missed a great class. And John, I know he's gonna do it again, but you need to go to it. It gives you a lot of information about what's going on in the real estate business. And the mortgage lending side gives you information that is gonna be amazing for your clients to hear. So also 30-hour secrets as well. So if you missed it, you missed it. It was a great class. We had 35 people.
We'll do it once a quarter.
Yeah.
It's a really good class.
And how you do it?
Aside from the 3 C credits, it's 3 hours of good, loan education.
You did the all-in-one loan class in Southwest.
We're gonna do that one here after the sales meeting in September.
Okay.
Last meeting of the month.
Okay.
Last Wednesday.
So guys, if all-in-one loan is something that's an amazing product, and really need to get your mind wrapped around this, it's
It
temporary HELOC.
creates deals for you because you're taking someone who had a problem they didn't realize they had and solving it, and now all of a sudden they're out buying properties. Okay.
But it's also, it's not only for your buyers and investors, it's good for you to think about doing.
Most of them are coming from realtors, right?
Yeah,
So
and it should
what
be.
we're doing is
If you
realtor.
want to create wealth and own homes, this is a great product to do it. So I know there's a job going more in depth about it, but.
It'll be the last loan you ever do, which I'm not mad about because we'll get other people.
Right. Yeah, and the thing about it is not everybody should do it.
Not everybody.
Not everybody should do it. If you're living paycheck to paycheck, it's not for you. You have to have your money management skills together, then it makes a lot of sense. So anyways, we'll talk more about that, next week or when.
I'll get you a flyer.
We'll get the information.
Please.
All right, cool, thanks, Sean. And then let's do this, let's just bring up Grace, you got a minute? Give Gracie a big hand, come on up.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely.
Well, guys, I'm Gracie. I'm with Richmond American Homes. We build new homes. I'm currently at the Teton Terrace community. We do have lots, about 1/3 of our acre and half an acre. I do have a lot, one specific lot that is gonna be almost 28,000 square feet. So if you have a buyer that is looking for a huge lot, I will have that on phase 3. Do me a favor, I put this information for you guys, but in the back, I forgot to put a little disclaimer, so please write it down for me. Restrictions apply, and it is subject to credit approval for any of these incentives. We do have great rates going on for any conforming loan. The rate can be as low as 4.5, 30-year fixed for any FHA or VA buyer. We are also helping your buyer with some closing costs. It says flex funds in the back. Those flex funds can be used for closing costs, rate buy down, reduce the purchase price, however your buyer chooses to use that. If your buyer needs more closing costs, we can do up to 2%. The rate does have to go a little bit higher. Also, we have about 40 homes that are quick move-ins. If you guys have any buyers that are looking for a quick move-in, we have that. Our rates do expire every Sunday, so if you guys want to check in with me, if you have a buyer, hey, I have a buyer looking for 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, right at 480, what do you have? What's the rate? What's the incentive? And the most important thing, we are paying a co-op, which is 3% of the total purchase price. So that's great news. If you guys didn't know, we used to do 2% of base price before, so they kept it at 3% total purchase price. Now the community where I'm at, I have 8 lots available. If you guys want to come in, they're beautiful homes. They go from 3,400 square feet to 4,000 square feet. Please stop by, come and do videos. I do a lot of social media, so I did put in here. If you guys want to follow me on Instagram, you guys are more than welcome to use my videos that you guys see there. You don't have to tag me, you don't have to mention me. You put your name, make it like it's your own list, your own video. People want to see that you're busy. I did general real estate, and actually this was my office with Jeff. And I did close deals from Instagram, believe it or not. I never met those buyers sometimes they reach out and I got them to the closing table. So I know social media does work, so if you guys want to use any of those videos, I do a lot of stories. If you like any of my stories that I post, you're welcome to ask for it. Like I say, if I put my name or my number in there, I try not to. We just put like something on top of it to cover my name or my number. You won't hurt my feelings. If you have a buyer, I know you're gonna reach out. And I'm here to help you guys with anything, any Richmond. I wanna be your Richmond girl. Please, any questions?
Is there a lot premium? Is there an HOA? Is there a center lid?
There is no set, no let at that specific community. There is going to be an HOA. We're assuming the HOA is gonna be a little high on the 200 just because there's only 18 lots. So the less houses there is, the higher the HOA can be. But no set, no let, no master plan. Just one HOA. We're still waiting on the HOA to finalize. We just opened that community about a month ago. The builder is, I didn't say this and it's not recorded, but the builder needs to sell, and I'm here to help you. So if you have a buyer, trust me, we both want to get paid, so I want to help you get the sale. Like if you come and see me, you're like, Gracie, does the washer and dryer is included? No, it's not. It will. Those homes are beautiful. They come in with a 72-inch refrigerator, 48-inch range. Beautiful homes. You have to come and see it. Please stop by. I am off Wednesday and Thursday, but I do work still, so by appointments only. If you just want to stop for a video, please stop by anytime. Text me. Gracie, are you guys there? Like right now I'm here. We open at 10, but I'm here, so no one is there. So just text me. Are you gonna be there? Or you have a video that you can share? I'd be more than happy to do that. I really want to help you guys. I've been in, like I said, in the general market before, so I know how it is when we get those buyers. And they can be a little tough sometimes, right? So let's get them to the closing table together.
How many homes are standing right now in that community?
8.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so right, we want 100% SPEC or curated homes. I don't know if you guys know, we were bought by Sakasui Homes, so we should be getting the new name effective September. They're working on that. So
What's the name?
Sakasui Homes. Yeah, so they own Shawwood, Woodside, Richmond, and 2 other builders like on the south. So we're not sure if we're gonna change our name. I don't want them to change the name because I will be. How am I gonna? How would I be the? I'm your Sakasui girl? No. That doesn't sound right? Like I want to be like your Richmond girl. So I don't know how that goes. So we'll find out. We are assuming that it's gonna remain Richmond, but we're not sure yet. So most likely with the new acquisition, they're not allowed to do build to order. Build to orders, just so you guys know, there are very few things that the buyer can pick, and then that goes from color scheme, elevation, maybe instead of having a game room, they want to have a guest suite. So not a lot of things when it comes to build to order. It's not your typical build home where you can just go to like, I want this room here, I want this over here. Just very few things, but they can still choose color schemes, a few other things. Yeah. Any questions? Awesome. Well, you guys have a goal to get one contract this year with your Richmond girl. Just one.
Secretary.
Let's do it. Let's see what the new name is gonna be. That's gonna be interesting.
That does
right?
sound funny. So.
Yeah. I'm like, cool.
Thank you, Gracie. Appreciate it.
Thank you
Good
for
job.
having me.
All right, thank you. All right, well, let's do this. Let's bring Damon up. Give Damon a big hand. If you guys, many of you remember this, Damon was our corporate broker for many, many years here. And he went out on his own. I have no idea what that was. Oh, just, Katie, we got X out.
Continue.
Okay, good. All right, cool. All right.
You got the clicker here?
The clicker's right under there. You can also just hit the key, yeah. We'll do that one as well. Yeah.
Hey, good morning, everybody. How we doing?
what the heck, let's get out of here and go see if we can't share, maybe one or two things that you guys might be able to take away from the meeting today to generate more business in the end of 2025 into 2026. So I want to give you this. So who went to the MLS Tech Forum? Fantastic. Fantastic. Because I took some really good notes, and I think you guys are going to really love this, and we'll jump into some lead generation, but this has to do with lead generation as well. You guys know the world's changing, right? Yes. The world is changing, and it's going to change faster in the next 2 years than it has in the last 50 years because of AI. So if you guys aren't leveraging AI, you better pay attention, because agents are going to, 5 years ago, even maybe 10 years ago, you guys remember presentations being done, an agent that uses technology will outpace an agent that doesn't use technology, right? Now, it's an agent that uses AI is much faster going to outpace an agent that's not using AI because it's so much faster. Things are going to get done a lot quicker. Marketing, advertising, lead generation, what we're talking about today, you're going to get outpaced. Who's doing open houses? Who does open houses? Okay. So what's the difference between an open house today and 20 years ago? 10 years ago?
No social media.
No social media. Where are buyers at right now? Where do buyers live?
Online.
On the internet. They live online. So you probably have more challenges, and I love open houses. I'm not saying don't do open houses. I'm saying you're probably going to meet a lot more of the consumers today, prospects, that already have an agent because they met them online. And if the agent was good that they met online, they already had them sign a what? A BDRA. You're starting to see that more and more now. Are you in agreement? Yes. The agent already got me, whether Zillow, Realtor.com, whatever, they already had me sign an agreement, and now I'm just out looking around. Doesn't mean that you possibly still can't work with them if they cancel that agreement, but that's one of the biggest changes today, that open houses have always been great, but there's just a little more challenges today because buyers are online, and they're meeting agents online more and more than ever now. Okay, so with that, let's dive in. I want to go over a few things. Jeff went over stats. I love to just share this real quick because 2 weeks ago I tracked this weekly for our team, just so we can say, hey, are we paying attention here? We were 19% down last week, 2 weeks ago, in our sales, year over year, from the week last year. Okay, look at that average median price. Now we've held tight at about 485 for the last couple of months. Now we dipped in July to about 475 for a week or two, but we pulled ourselves back out and we ended up at 485. But now we're at 470. This was 2 weeks ago, right? And this is last week. So 12% down in sales, right? 395 sold. Jeff said that we're selling about 500 with condo, townhome together, single family about that. But look at the 468. We slipped a little bit more. What's happening to our prices? Jeff just said it, right? So I'm curious to see how we end up in August, because we probably will see a new median sold price. And it may look like 475-ish, possibly. Just guessing. We'll see in the next week or two. But that's something to pay attention to. You guys need to have this ammunition when you're meeting with your sellers, when you're talking to them about pricing their home for sale. You guys need to know market velocity right now. You need to know how to look around the corner in each community that you're working in to say, hey, what's pricing doing? And looking at the availables more than ever right now, because that's what's going to dictate where our prices go, the competition. All right, so pay attention to that. Future real estate. Let me go over this. And this was Nick Bailey. Great stuff. You guys, I think you'll enjoy this. I shared it with our team in our team meeting, and they really enjoyed it. I'm sorry, Heidi, you have to watch it twice, but it's all good. So 87% of agents don't make it past 5 years. Okay, now we always talk about the 8 out of 10 that don't make it in the first 2 years. 87% of agents don't make it out of the first 5 years. Okay? What's that?
Clap for that?
No, it's not a clap. So why? And this is where we're at today. Lack of adaptation skills and tech adoption. That is the world that we live in right now today. Who's doing TikTok videos? Okay, we'll talk a little bit about that. If you're not leveraging TikTok right now, you are losing. You're losing business. 100%. YouTube as well. That Tim Sams loves YouTube. YouTube is right there as well. But TikTok is actually, I believe, outpacing YouTube a little bit. Okay? and because it's a viral platform, it goes viral. Okay? So to succeed, you need to learn, evolve, embrace innovation, AI. Right today, winning in buyer's market, key skills. So this is if you're working with the seller right now. You need to be looking at home staging, right? Helping your home sellers stage the home. Setting realistic expectation, days on market. You need to know market velocity. How long is it taking to sell a home in your neighborhood, Mr. and Mrs. Johnson? Handling price objections with strong scripts. Zestimate. Who loves estimates? You guys should embrace estimates. You just need to know how to overcome them. The problem is you don't have an objection handler for his estimate. You meet with the seller, they say, this is what Zillow told me my home is worth. In this presentation, it was kind of funny, but he said, Zillow doesn't know that there's a cat smell in the home.
Right.
Okay? They don't know that the carpet's ruined. They're just doing a radius search, okay? And Zillow's not in the home. That's you guys, that's us. Okay, that's our job. Right? Okay, so prop tech, property tech. You're gonna see this blow up. Right now it's a $39 billion industry. It's projected to be a $100 billion industry over the next couple of years. It's gonna be insane, right? So smart home tech, transactions digitization as well, right? Streamlining transactions. AI is not replacing agents. AI is empowering them, but you got to leverage it right now. And right now, it's what AI is doing for us right now. It's offloading tasks, right? It's helping us with tasks. It's automating our workflows and helping us gain more time. If you guys aren't using AI for your social media posts and your lead generation, you're making a mistake. You got to start leveraging AI, whether it's ChatGPT or one of these other platforms that you can leverage. Most CRMs now are bringing in AI to the CRM as well, so you can leverage that. All right. So AGI, artificial general intelligence, right? Human-like thinking is what you're going to start to see coming. They did a video in this thing where they went around the room and there was a person asking AI, "What's this? What's that? What's that computer code?" And it was saying, there was an apple on the desk, and by the time he got done, he said, "Where's the apple?" And the AI spoke back and said, "It's on your desk, over here on your desk." It's going to be much more intelligent, and it's coming. It's coming quick, right? So next 5 years, the tech growth outpaced the last 50 years. And digital agents will do property search via voice. These will be your digital agents, right? Filter properties based on buyer behavior. Serve as a digital assistant as well. I'm already listening. I did a webinar last week. With 5 of the top AI companies out there, you're already starting to see AI answer questions that sound like a human as you're talking to them. Floor plans. Who has listings right now? Who has floor plans on their listings? Thank you. So 50% faster sales if you have a floor plan. Who uses Kubicasa? You guys all get Kubicasa. Download that app. It's free from LVR. And all you have to do is go in and scan a home, and it's going to lay out the floor plan for free for you. It's called Kubicasa. Only 10% of listings right now have a floor plan. Right? AI tools for automated descriptions. You guys should be using that already, right? Scripts for video, objections, social content as well. If you're not dropping yourself into AI or leveraging, if your CRM has it, you need to be. Market reports, CMAs as well. You guys just simply put in AI what the market's doing right now. It'll lay it all out for you, okay? AEO, answer engine optimization. Google Business Profile. So this is important for you guys right now. What you're going to start seeing is if somebody goes on, they ask an 80-year-old guy on how he found his agent. This was in Texas, I believe. And he said he used AI, 80-year-old man. He used AI. And what he did is he just put in top agent in Texas. So what's going to happen here is Google reviews, your testimonials, everything you're getting, all the feedback you're getting from your clients, you guys want to start making sure there's keywords in it. Because as people start searching for agents in the market, you're going to see top agents come up, top teams come up, and they're going to start taking business away from you because your name's not going to pop up, because you're not using keywords. When your clients write a testimonial, write it for them and ask them to approve it and put keywords in, top agent, luxury agent, anything that would get you in the search engines, okay? That's important. Website FAQs. Go onto your website and answer questions. Are you full-time? I'm a full-time agent. I specialize in this. I do this. I do this. Create an FAQ, right, for yourself. This is also going to be in the search engine optimization, right? 25 fresh reviews will beat 50 old ones. If you guys have reviews, you need to keep them coming. You need new ones because the search engines are going to take the 25 fresh reviews. That's going to place you higher than the 50 past reviews that you might have, okay? Consistency and keywords win, right? You have to be consistent in keywords. Make sure you guys are using keywords. I'm probably giving way too many secrets away here, Jeff, but that's okay. All right. Massive shift ahead in how real estate is done. Watch the next 24 months. Voice search, digital workers, automation will dominate. Humanoid robots, right? So you guys are going to start seeing this. You might already have watched some commercials on this stuff. They're walking around the home doing laundry, right? And sitting down on the couch and all that. So I think the cost is 20 to 30K. All right. And so anyways, here's your 6 weeks social media content, right? Sorry if you guys can't see that fine print, but so here's first week 1 to 2. Lead generation. This is what we're talking about today. All this is about lead generation, folks. Everything I've covered so far. So bust real estate misspelled it, but bust real estate myths. Go on and create videos on real estate myths. One of our agents, Nicole Huerta, just created her. She was actually using YouTube, and I turned her on to TikTok, and she's already got a couple of videos out on TikTok on here's some real estate myths. And her husband's a lender, so she has a good resource there as well. Behind the scenes of listings, using floor plans, all right? That's week 1 to 2. 3 to 4, AI in your process, automated CMAs, right? Review spotlight with keyword strategy. Right? 5 to 6 week, quick tech tips for buyers and sellers, right? Voice search and digital agent explainer video if you guys are using that, right? All right, so here's some final thoughts. The future belongs to agents who adapt and adopt, right? Tech won't replace you, but agents using tech, mainly AI, will. That's more true than ever, right? Stay ahead, stay human, and leverage AI. Okay. Good stuff? Yeah. All right. Here's 8, you guys can take this as well. Here's 8 powerful AI prompts revealed. You guys should be using prompts all the time, right? AI prompts. We actually, in our team, we had one of our team leaders did a business plan, like, hey, what should I be doing on a weekly basis? And AI laid it out for him. Boom, boom, you should be doing this time, this time. And so we're leveraging that for our agents to give them just a better day-to-day focus of what they should be doing, okay? So market analysis, automation, pull live data from Redfin, Realtor.com, MLS. So go on and prompt, what's the market doing? The AI has access to all of this stuff. You guys don't need to really think about sitting down and writing. We want to think, but we don't have to write this stuff out anymore. All the data is there. Okay, content strategy generator, create PDF guides for buyers and sellers, right? You can use that AI for that. Newsletter assistant, draft targeted emails for specific zip codes. Scripts, if you guys want to know what to say to a lead, we'll talk more about that here in a minute, right? Internet lead or an open house lead. How to follow up with them best. You should be using AI for that. What is working right now? What is best to use to follow up with a open house lead, okay, prospect. Role-playing training, practice buyer-seller conversations with AI feedback. You can actually do role-playing with AI, and it'll respond back and forth with you, okay? We've used that. Client communication, 3-part email sequence for challenging situations. Social media calendar, 90-day Instagram, TikTok content plan. Listing copyright, right? Craft compelling 180-word MLS descriptions. Daily video coach, morning accountability with fresh content ideas. And there's a little YouTube link. I don't know if you guys are not going to click on it, but that's where that came from. All right, good stuff?
Yeah.
All right, so I don't know what the hell's going on. Is AI, is it an app? Is it a .com?
I'm going to share this.
So you just put that in and say, there it is.
How can I get this on the screen here?
Oh, so you pay, it's a paid service.
Control click.
There's just too much. Can you pay somebody to do all this?
All right, folks. Some of you guys might know this young lady. And I'm sharing this on purpose because, so Jan O'Brien, you know Jan O'Brien. She's not young as a son, or they just hit the action. TV, yeah. That's what I love about these. There's 3 different volumes. There's
Yeah.
computer volume, TV volume. There we go. All right, so Jan O'Brien's been on our market forever. She's one of my first brokers. She's not like a millennial or a young person, or whatever. She's, I think in her 60s now or whatever.
Hey, easy with that.
Wow.
Wow.
I just
I thought you were in my office and you're throwing a jab at it. Nice.
I just turned 40, dude. So I just turned 40. Just kidding.
Yeah.
Anyways,
So
so
we're buddies.
in training, we talk a lot about, with our team, we talk a lot about being intentional. You guys, everybody's doing social media. Everybody's doing, who's gotten business off social media in this room? And how'd you get it? TikTok. And what was the call to action?
He actually wanted to see a new house
That you did the video on, right? Okay? So you gotta be intentional, right? What's the reason for them to call me? And so I love this when I share this with our team because they're actually doing business off TikTok. This group right here, okay? Jan and Cosmo. And
Quick move-in homes in Sky Canyon with special financing available. Let's take a look. This is Eagle Point by Century Community. 3 quick move-in homes, all have 4 bedrooms, 3 baths. 1 bedroom and bath is downstairs in lieu of that den that we just saw. There is a loft upstairs, 2-car garage, and a total of 28 square feet of living space. As of this recording, there are 3 move-in ready homes from about $587,000 to $592,000. The builder is offering up to $30,000 in credits to be used for some special financing programs and/or towards closing costs. Combined HOA and master plan fee for this gated community is $133 a month. Sky Canyon is located in northwest Las Vegas. Lots of amenities, including sports fields, recreation center, fitness center, community pool. Call or text to learn about all the deals in Sky Canyon.
all right, so you guys get the point. But you, folks, if you're not doing this, you're out of the game. I'm telling you right now, if you're not doing this, especially
Also, this area, new
if
home
you're
buyers,
a
special
new agent,
financing options available
right?
on.
Especially if you're a newer agent that doesn't have a pipeline of built-in business, right? I know newer agents get in, and if you have a great sphere of influence, you'll get Jeff. Go the phone. Get your phone out. There's your leads. Well, the reality of it is, and I love that because that definitely is where you start. But you can only call these people so many times. Make sure you call them. Make sure you stay in touch with them. Follow up with them. Put them on a newsletter or whatever. But past that, the next question is, what's my next lead pillar? Where's my next lead source? And if you don't answer that question, you're the 87% agent that won't be here in 6 months or a year. You have to find your lead pillars, okay? So with that, TikTok, YouTube, all of those right now are strong, very strong lead pillars. If you're not, and that was a voiceover.
Yeah.
You didn't, she didn't need to have her makeup done and all that stuff. And you can do that. You can have somebody go out with you and do it. But that was just a voiceover. She did the video, went back to the office, did a voiceover on it, and got it posted. And now it's in front of thousands and thousands of people.
And David, we don't care, guys, how you look. We don't care if you didn't do your makeup. Come and do those videos. They do work. I have a beautiful model that you can start with, so come and see me. You're more than welcome to do the video. A lot of the times, agents, especially women, are like, oh, I need to go get ready. I look like a homeless person. I'm like, trust me, I have showing houses with no makeup, looking like a homeless person. Like, if you buy that house, trust me, they don't care how you look. Just show up. Show up, do the video. I'm not gonna judge you.
Trust me.
Please come and do those videos.
Yeah, you guys have to get in the video game. Okay, whether it's voiceover or you're just doing a video thing. So let's talk about a few other things. Are you guys, who's leveraging landing pages right now? Who's leveraging landing pages where you're sending out to Facebook, social media, Instagram, your homes under 400,000 in Summerlin? Anybody doing that? I'm going to tell you guys right now, that's another fastest. Who wants to pay thousands of dollars for Zillow?
No.
Or Realtor.com? I pay some of that already, okay? I will tell you, I really, really promote landing pages with the agents. Our platform allows us to do landing pages. You can create as many as you want, but the goal is, to get them out on Facebook. Who's doing Facebook advertising? Thank you, okay? Facebook advertising, right? Boosting Facebook advertising. But you guys should be creating landing pages, if not daily, weekly, for a prompt to give somebody something, right? Whether it's again, a list of properties under a certain price range. That usually is going to be what attracts a buyer the most. Is here's all the homes under $350,000 in the Northwest, or $300,000 in the Northwest. Rinse and repeat. This should be something you're doing on a regular basis to start feeding your funnel, your lead pipeline. You guys, the market's been a little bit stiff. We just went over the stats. The winner in the next few months is going to be the agent right now that's feeding their pipeline. It's the agent that's feeding their pipeline, not succumbing to, oh, it's slow, nobody's doing business. Well, maybe there's some people on the fence right now, yes, but the only question you have to answer for yourself right now is, what does your pipeline look like when they're ready to transact? Have you just let it die and now you're going to have to, when the market picks back up, then you get into action? Don't do that. Keep your pipeline fed with online lead portals as well. You guys, you can look into those. I think Zillow's probably sold out. Realtor.com still sells some zip codes here and there. Google pay-per-click, if you guys have the money. But this is the thing about leads, and we all know this, right? Jeff will say the same thing. Many of you seasoned agents will say the same thing. Leads are only as good as your follow-up, okay? You have to be really stellar. Leads are tough, especially right now. We do them. Right? We have a database of about 10,000 leads in our platform that we're following up on a daily, weekly basis to make sure when they raise their hands, we're the ones in front of them. So it's a grind, especially right now, because in 2021, everybody was buying, right? You follow up once or twice and boom, you're in contract and you're great. Right now, it's a long game, right? You got to keep following up, okay? Email marketing, right? You guys, who has done their leads? Who has a lead pipeline? And share how many leads are in your pipeline. 3,000. I love it. How are they being touched?
Email marketing and
Okay.
follow-ups.
Okay, fantastic. So you have them on a drip campaign.
Yes.
Wonderful. That's the next one. So email marketing. You guys got to make sure you have your drip campaigns going with these lead funnels, right? With these lead pipelines. And if your sphere of influence, right, you got to make sure you're touching them with relevance on a weekly, monthly basis as well. So paid ads, Google pay-per-click is another way to get lead generation. These are online strategies, folks. These are online strategies, all right? Let's talk about offline hybrid strategies, right? Referral networks. Building relationships with past clients, colleagues, local businesses for consistent referrals. So who came from another place, another state? Out of state. Where'd you come from?
Indiana,
Okay. How long have you been here?
less than a year.
Less than a year. How many agents have you connected with in Indiana?
One.
Why?
Because
Are you crazy? I'm just joking. You should be reaching out to every single agent. I just had this meeting with an agent from Havasu yesterday. That she's been in Vegas now for a couple of years, and all of her business is in Havasu. And so one of the first things I told her to do is you need to build an immediate email list of the agents in Havasu to create that referral network. I've seen it happen many times with people that have moved from California or whatever. They've done amazing with that business model. But you got to build. It's not about who you know in Indiana. Of course, you're going to touch them and say, hey guys, if you decide to move to Vegas or you know somebody, but that's very limited. The people that are working with people that are relocating to Las Vegas from Indiana are the agents. That's your network, okay, in Indiana. Think of that way as businesses as well, right? You got to connect with businesses to create those referrals coming in, right? Past clients, for you seasoned agents, of course, that should be your sphere of influence. Past clients should be your main source of business. We know that if you've been in business for a while, if you're doing a great job of following up, being relevant, right? Being a resource for them, and so you don't want to stop that. Open houses, probably the fastest way to get in front of people today. You said, Damon, I'm a little afraid of the phone. I don't know about the video thing. I'm going to start working on it. Okay, I get it. What are you doing until then? Is it a month that's gone by now? Is it 2 months that's gone by now? Go to open houses. Do a video around an open house. Meet people at open houses. I mean, it's still a tried and true way. The challenge that you hear with open houses most of the time now happening more and more because of the strength of the internet is that they're already working with an agent. And now I got to figure out if I can outpace that agent, which we've had that happen as well. Hey, are you happy? No, not really. Well, hey, if you want to work with me, you can reach out to the other side and cancel your contract with them if you want to induce that. But, so open houses are still a great way of feeding your pipeline, right? So that's important. Networking events are, and I would say with open houses for you ladies, I just had this conversation as well with the same agent from Havasu. Her husband's a firefighter. He's like, yeah, I don't really want you doing open houses by yourself in Vegas. Havasu, not a problem. Nice little knit community, but tight-knit community, but Vegas, So I said, work out a deal with another agent. Go grab a partner, associate, do a little referral. 15 or 20, 25% referral on business that happens at that open house. You don't need to split it 50-50, but get rid of the excuses, folks. That's the thing. Get rid of the excuses. There's always an excuse. I don't know, it's too hot outside, or it's going to rain today, or it might rain, there's a 1% chance of rain, whatever it might be. Get rid of the excuses and start feeding that pipeline, okay? Networking and events. You guys, this is a no-brainer, right? Get out and start networking. If you're on social media, you should be connected with people that have the same interests as you, whether on LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram. You should start building relationships there and then connecting with people to start building your network of people that want to do business with you as well. Right? Get out. Chamber of Commerce, right, is another one. The tip, if you guys want to learn how to get up in front of and speak in front of people and not be nervous, right? Go join one of these tips, or what's the other one? Toastmasters. You have a toast you on stage, right? Toastmasters. But it's a great opportunity to get out there and start building really your speaking ability as well and networking. So client and charity events. If you guys do have clients, make sure you're doing events there, of course. Stay top of mind with your sphere of influence. If you don't have past clients, it's your sphere, right? Start doing some things with your sphere. Start, get with one of these New Home, Gracie or Rock Title, right? John Morgan. They'll support you guys. You guys don't have to, you don't have to go broke doing all this stuff. Hey, I want to do an event at the office. You have this beautiful space that built you want to create an event. Do a buyer seminar, right? Hey, we're going to do a little buyer seminar. Who is using Zoom? One or two, yeah. You guys listen. So who's had a BBRA signed? And how'd you have it signed? In office, on the hood of a car, where was it signed?
In office.
In office, okay. Now if I can't meet you or I'm out of state, how am I getting that signed? What is it? Zoom, thank you. You guys invest in Zoom. That's a great way to connect with people as well if they can't be with you in person at the office, all right? So direct mail, of course, but direct mail with follow-up, right? So direct mail still is a tried and true way of getting in front of people. The circle prospecting, just listed, just sold, but you have to follow up on it. You can't just mail and expect the clouds to part and the sun to shine and we're a millionaire overnight. Right? You got to do some follow up on your direct mail, whether that's circle prospecting, picking up the phone and calling, or getting out and canvassing the neighborhood with door dropping, door knocking. Who's door knocking? Okay. Yeah. And I used to promote door knocking much more now. The realization is, if you're going to go door knock, you're going to door knock. But I do believe in door dropping. So if you're not going to door knock, go door drop. Save some dollars. Get out in the community. Breathe the fresh air. Let people know that you're out there, and then double up on your mail as well. Okay, door drop and mail. Now, if you guys wanted, and I know right now listings may not be the first thing you want right now. because they're sitting, but a good price listing is still selling. Okay, we're still selling those units that we talked about that were closing. That had to be a home. That's what we sell, right? It had to be a home. So there are homes selling. That's the product that we have. So you're never going to be in the wrong having the product that we sell. You should have a listing inventory no matter what. Don't care what market we're in. That is the product that we sell. And the fastest way to get listings, and this is where you have to swallow the frog and say, okay, I'm gonna get on the phone, I'm gonna create a mailing program, and I'm gonna start targeting expired listings, for sell by owners and for rent by owners, right? And whether through picking up the phone or getting out and door knocking them or mailing them something and then following up. What I would recommend if you do this is start your community. in wherever you're farming or whatever community you're focused on. Get in there and start building some relationships. Have different conversations with these people. Right? If you're doing open houses in a community, stop by an expired, go search the expireds, FSBOs, for rent by owners or the investors that are trying to rent their homes out. Go out and meet with them in the neighborhood and let them know you're doing open houses. Let them know you're marketing in the community or whatever. That's going to be the best bet for them to say, hey, maybe I need to talk to you. You specialize in the area. You're doing open houses. That's the kind of agent that I want. My agent didn't do any open houses. They didn't even show up. I didn't talk to them in 6 months, and my listing expired. So there's some different things you can do there. I send out the list every morning for the expired FSBOs and for rent by owners through a Vulcan 7. It's not cheap, but that's the best data you can get with Vulcan 7. So if you guys want to check Vulcan 7 out, you can check Vulcan 7. Okay, so diversify your sources. Relying on a single lead generation channel is very risky, especially right now. You guys want to make sure you have 3 pillars, if not 5. Right? If you're newer, I'd say maybe 3. If you're somewhat seasoned and you need to diversify a little bit, maybe add a 4th or 5th if you already have the other ones in place. But it's very important right now that you have lead. And one of the best ways to do that is this. At the end of the day, you're going to look in your CRM and you're going to ask yourself, did I add anybody to my CRM? Who can say that they're adding 3 to 5 people a day to their CRM? It's rare that you get hands, and it's unfortunate. Even if you looked at the end of the week, maybe it's not daily, but maybe you did 2 slam dunk open houses and you added 15 people. That's okay. That's the number, right? That's good. But if you can't say that you're adding 3 to 5 people a day on average, 10, 15, 20 people a week, then you're not in the game. You're waiting for something to happen, and is it happening? It's not happening. You're waiting for something to happen, and it's not happening. It's not going to happen. Folks, this market's going to weed out. It's going to weed out agents until things maybe shift a little bit, but it already has. We've already dropped a little bit of membership, okay? Especially with LVR doing all kinds of crazy stuff down there, but focus on value and relationships. So in following up with your leverage technology, you guys want to make sure you're relevant with your follow-up, right? Nurturing is very, very important in this. Who has open house leads that they disappear a week after you do the open house or a day after you do the open house, right? We were bumping elbows, we were best friends, tapping heels and have the same golden doodle at home, and we're almost like best friends now, right? It almost feels like your sister or brother or whatever, and then you reach out to them the next day, 2 days later, and they're gone. Did you really gain anything from them that you were going to be able to follow up with true value? It doesn't have to just be about real estate. It can be personal, right? Whether it's kids going to college or whatever, school just started back. So you can be relevant to your leads, and that's what we focus a lot on with the follow-up, is that you have to dive deeper than, hey, are you still looking for a home? It's, hey, I see you looked at a home in Summerlin with a pool. Are you looking for a home with a pool in Summerlin? So dig a little bit deeper in your follow-up when you see, if you're setting people up on property searches, which is the number one thing to do. If you guys get a buyer lead in, the best thing you can do is set them up on a property search, because that's what buyers want to look at. But then be very relevant with your follow-up. AI, let AI help. Our system it'll gives you the recommendation of what you should be sending, and it puts the property and everything within your email to say, hey, I see that you looked at such and such address. Would you like to schedule a showing, or would you like more information on that property? So you guys make sure that you're leveraging AI. Who's using AI right now, or who has a CRM with AI? I'm sure you guys are, I'm sure you guys, make sure you're leveraging it. It's a powerful tool. And with that, I'll leave you with this, as I do with my team all the time, is focus on the 20% that matters. 80% of what we do every day doesn't even move the needle. It's not going to put any money in your pocket. Jeff will tell you this as well. He'll probably say it with a louder voice, but stop screwing around! Focus on the 20% that matters. When you get up in the morning, this happened to me when I started my career. I got up every morning and said, how am I going to get in front of a buyer or seller? That was my question. That was a question I asked myself every day. And I made sure that was in my head, because it kept me from standing at the water cooler, screwing around, or sitting on the computer, messing around for 4 hours, trying to create a flyer or something like that, which never gets out in anybody's hand, right? The person that's out talking to somebody's doing the business, and you're messing around trying to create a flyer. focus on the 20% that's actually gonna bring money into your bank account, and you're going to succeed in this market, any market. So with that, you guys, that's all I have.
Any questions? Any questions?
Oh yeah, I can share them with you guys. Yeah. There's nothing proprietary. The AI stuff is really good. It's from the tech thing as well.
Jeannie?
Can you talk faster?
I can if you want me to. I can if you want me to. Jeff was shooting me off up there. He's like, get the hell out of here. We're sick listening to you. No, I'm just kidding.
I think for me, guys, is honestly, my gut reaction to all your information is go sit in my truck in the back seat and suck my thumb and go, what the fuck is going on? Okay, because I have no idea what all this is going on. And I'm like, hey, I didn't know what it, I know John Connors came back in time and killed the Peters because it set the world on fire. So I don't even know where would you begin if you have no earthly idea what the fuck is going on?
Well, what I said in there, and what I think is very important right now is right now today use AI to save you time. Let it create your content. Let it do a lot of your tasks. So this is the reason you're going to start getting outpaced by other agents that are savvy, that are going to start using AI. Even for recruiting, it doesn't matter.
Right.
You know, if they're having an AI call you or whatever, they're saving themselves time to go focus on what?
Closing the deal.
20% that matters the most.
They are using AI to focus on the 20% that matters more than ever. And what's going to happen is you guys don't use it. You guys are going to get caught up in the 80%, and you're going to lose business.
I just really wanted to share with you, you're absolutely right. When I discovered AI.
Something I learned a long time ago is I'm always right.
Yeah.